Hoping you've had a fantastic week. Welcome to another edition of Metropol Sports Center. My name is Nation Owano, and it's time for us to catch up with what has been happening in the sports world. The biggest conversation this week was the win of the UEFA Champions League by Chelsea, something that caught a lot of people by surprise, considering the fact that Manchester United had been fronted to be the favorites in the tournament. Well, it has been an interesting season for Chelsea. Remember, the season started with Frank Lampard as the head, but as the performance waned over the duration of time, they had to make a change, and finally the change paid out, and now they are the champions of Europa. That's among some of the things that you're going to be talking about on Sports Center tonight. Apart from that, you're going to be shedding spotlight on the FKF Betway Cup that is currently ongoing. The biggest hurdle, or sort of the conversation that people are having, is that Kenya is supposed to be submitting a list or a name of a participant in the CAF competitions by the 30th of June. Considering the series of lockdowns that we've had in the country that has halted sporting activities for a certain duration in time, have in a way or another affected the ongoing of the KPL League. And by the 30th of June, the league will not have been completed, but the name is expected to be submitted to CAF. So it's a catch-22 situation, as the KPL is trying to see who's going to be submitting, which team is going to be submitted or fronted into the CAF Champions League competition. The other conversation that you're going to be having on the CAF Champions League, I'm going to be having our analyst in African football, that is Eric Shilenje. We are going to be talking about the CAF Champions League semi-final matches, and you're going to be giving out what we think about who had the favorites to proceed into the finals of the competition. In terms of the competition, there are some things that you need to understand. Al Ahly have won 9 times the CAF Champions League trophy, ES Tunis 4 times, and the Wydad have won the CAF Champions League trophy 2 times. A lot of pundits are fronting a North versus South contest. This is because of the North African teams that are going to be in the semi-final of the tournament, and Kaizer Chiefs from South Africa. First things first, let's talk about the ongoing FKF Betway Cup that is currently going, and the following is just how the fixture scores stand as the end of this week. Now, Kariobangi Sharks managed to beat Tandaza FC 2-0, Bidco United versus Twyford 7-0. Sofapaka versus Ulinzi Stars, the game ended 2-0 in favor of Sofapaka. Bandari versus Dimba Patriots, the game ended 5-1 in favor of Bandari. And AFC Leopards versus Posta Rangers 1-0. Marafiki versus Tusker FC, the game ended 1-4 in favor of Tusker FC. And then Gor Mahia versus Cusco, the game ended 5-0. That is the round of 13 of the FKF Betway Cup that is currently ongoing. The biggest conversation has been the improving performance of Gor Mahia, especially after the 2 lockdowns that we've had that have halted the sporting activities in the country. It's going to be interesting to see whether they're going to carry that form. They're going to carry the form throughout the season in the remaining matches of the league. Now, the following is what the coaches of Gor Mahia and Cusco and AFC Leopards and Posta Rangers had to say after the 2 games.
It's very important to give some minutes to the players. Don't normally play less time. And I'm happy because some of them they give for me good signals, and I'm happy about the result and about the performance of the players. I look for the next game always, and the next game is to win. If we are in this cup and we compete, is to win, of course. But I look for the next game always like this, and I prepare the game to win like the others. For me, all games are important. If it's cup, if it's league, all games are important. And because of that, we look in front to to win this cup. It's very important. Give some minutes.
It's going to be interesting to see how the fixtures are going to pan out in the subsequent matches that are going to be played in the tournament. I beg your pardon, at the beginning I mentioned that Manchester United were the favourites of the Champions League. It was Manchester City. Well, that wraps up the first part of the show. We take a short commercial break. After the break, I'm going to be joined by our Africa football analyst, that is Eric Shilenje. We are going to be making sense of the CAF Champions League, the Kenya Premier League, and touch a bit about the Champions League, considering that he is a Chelsea fan. See you after the break.